When I think of Nigeria, I think of exponential growth.
I think of prosperity.
There's so much promise.
When I think about Nigeria, I think about possibility. Nigeria is a land of possibilities.
And Nigeria is a destination for now. And I call on investors all over the world to come now and invest in Nigeria.
It's a very sweet story to tell, an easy one to tell, because it's compelling. The greatest resource of Nigeria is the people.
The people are vibrant. The consumer need is diversified.
1 in 5 Africans is Nigerian. 1 in 4 sub-Saharan Africans is Nigerian. So that's a very powerful number.
I see even beyond Nigeria, Africa beckoning for us.
If Nigeria develops, it can carry along the rest of the sub-Saharan Africa.
The focus of President Goodluck Ebele Jonathan for the Nigerian economy is really to transform the economy by diversifying it away from oil. And we're doing that by focusing on several key sectors.
Agriculture is central to our economic transformation agenda.
In agriculture, you find the largest possibility for jobs.
The part of country where I am from, which is the north, we're very rich in agriculture.
We've got in Nigeria 85 million hectares of land, of which no more than 40% of which is utilized. The President was very clear. We're going to run agriculture as a business.
The housing sector can create a lot of jobs, particularly for our young people, because there are so many linkages to other sectors of the economy.
There's a new set of people who are empowered. There's the demand for new homes. It's just very enabling.
If we keep growing at 6 to 7%, as we've been doing for the past 8 years, that Nigeria's economy will be one to be reckoned with. Nigerians are strong entrepreneurs. You look at any sector you can think of and you can find a partner who is already working in that area, who's already invested.
If we go the way we are going, in the next couple of years, the economy will turn to the level that so many people will be surprised where we have reached.
A lot of people are actually underrating the capacity of the economy of Nigeria.
Nigeria is one of the strong emerging and frontier economies of the world.
We have an opportunity to actually drive the economy of Nigeria.
You know, government does not really employ people. You know, they create the environment. When they create the environment, if it's good, then people will create jobs.
This president has continuously emphasized cooperation with the private sector.
By government and the people, private sector working together, you have a greater force. It's quite symbiotic.
Government policies, when they are friendly and favorable, are strong growth incentives for businesses.
For the first time, the government has a way by which they reach out manufacturers, feel their pulse, know what they want, and you see the gap between the entrepreneurs and policymakers is somehow closed up now.
Electricity means everything. It is the main engine of economic development. We've improved substantially. President Goodluck Jonathan decided to add about 5,000 more megawatts. Small and medium-scale industries will be able to generate quality products that are able to sell in the world market and compete with other products around the world.
My target is to have 100% Nigerian vehicle here. Many young factories are coming up to support this factory because they are going to produce certain items for us to use. I would like to see IVM vehicle in every corner in Nigeria and everywhere.
We're right now in building shopping centers all over Nigeria. We just started the development of our fifth shopping center. I see a growing consumer class in this society. What is driving that expansion? It's people are just getting disposable income. They're looking for things to do. They come here, they shop. It's a market you cannot ignore. If you ignore it, well, good luck to you.
We are well aware of the challenges we face in the economy, and we do not shy away from them.
The most important thing is to know your challenges and try and overcome them. And I believe the government of this country is doing that.
People generally acknowledge that things are getting better. And yes, there's room for improvement of where we are today,
It's not where we were a couple of years ago.
I always say to investors, if you're not in Nigeria, you're not in Africa.
Nigeria is ready to engage the world in business.
Newcomers into the market will do exceedingly well.
Nigeria is the largest destination for foreign investment now in Africa, with more than $7 billion coming in. And that is because Nigeria has a large consumer market with a population of 167 million and counting, and we have a growing middle class.
It's a call to make for the private sector to make long-term investments that have the capacity to create economic prosperity, profit for the investors, as well as social wealth.
Nigeria has a very bright future.
I'm very, very hopeful that Nigeria will get to a world power one day.
It's going to be great, and if you miss it, you're missing the train.
No nation develops on its own. The beauty of development is about cooperation and partnership.
We invite investors to take a fresh look at Nigeria. What is traditionally known as challenges, we see in Nigeria as opportunities.
When I think about Nigeria, I think about creativity.
For the private sector, we're going to drive the economy. We're going to make Nigeria great.
We're just vibrant sets of people moving forward every day.
A country that has finally harnessed its potential.
Nigeria is going to make not just Africa, but the entire world proud.